Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 20 for our Vampire Counts campaign for Total War Warhammer. I am the strategy professor. Mark down the time here real quick. Alright, very good. So, where we left off last time... Oh, sorry, I wrote down the wrong number there. Okay, so where we left off last time, we slightly mispositioned a little bit here. I don't think we had enough movement left to move to this border here. But this is where we want to be so that we can attack the Dwarfs next turn. Now, it is risky to attack the Dwarves, because the Dwarves are very strong, but we have higher tier units. They don't have any anti-large units, they don't have Slayers or anything like that. And I think we can beat them up in combat, especially with this Banshee. We add the Banshee in there, so she's not like earth-shatteringly powerful, but she's definitely better than zombies. So she can get in there, and she has really good armor penetration. And with our healing, she should actually be pretty good. And she causes terror, which is nice. Okay, so I think our game plan here, and we can also hire a bat, which is nice. Let's just get rid of, well, let's combine these first. So they lost a couple of ranks there. Actually, they didn't really lose ranks. But now I can combine the Banshee. And just get rid of one stack of zombies. Okay, and we want to... Now, I could just step into attrition territory to 100% make sure I can get that next turn, but I think if we're, like, right here, I think that should be close enough. I mean... There's an outside chance we could get trolled. Let me just step into attrition, just see how much attrition that's going to be. Oh, I know what we can do. We can actually raid them, and then that makes us immune to attrition. Let's see here. Make sure the Banshee can move far enough. Yeah, she can. She can move all the way up there. So we just want to move in as far as we can. How much do we need for attrition? Is it 50%? 50%. So just a slight bit more. Just nudge it here. We gotta be very careful not to go too much. Pinch. One more.
Follow me.
And one more.
Move.
Okay, I don't want to risk it any more than that. Alright, then we go raiding. Now we're going to be winded if they attack us, which is a problem, but I'm pretty sure we can beat them in open battle.
This was my plan.
So we get 85. That's not a huge deal, but the main reason we're doing that, once again, is just so we get like an inch closer, because this really could be a game of inches. Now, can we take these people? I think we can. So they could have potentially 3 more units. That'll be 20. And then this will give them 25. So they could have up to 25 units next turn. But they only have 3 ranged units, which is really their strength as dwarves early in the game. These guys, now they do have Axe Lord. They have some kind of upgrade. But the thing is, they don't deal a lot of damage, and they don't have any bonus versus large. So usually dwarves are very good at just sitting in combat, you know, and just outlasting their opponents because they have so much armor, so much damage. But we have a lot of armor also. We have even more damage. We have very similar combat stats, so we have more damage. We have a little bit of armor piercing. But the most important thing is we have these large monsters, and they just don't have the burst damage to take them down. They're just going to heal through everything, especially with Manfred. So I think that I think we should be able to take them. Yes, these units are borderline worthless, but we can still soak up a front line with them and then just flank around with these monsters, and that should be enough to really do them in. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. So let's put the Banshee with him. Okay, sweet. So we got an item just for combining. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll go for loot amount and item drop chance. Let's give her some stuff. If she's got weapon strength. Okay, so we're not spec'd into fighting. We definitely want her to be an assassin. But, just looking here. Defense. So she's already pretty fast. She's got 60 speed, so she'd be a decent flanker. I don't think... Like, why is this in here? This is a campaign skill. Like, this is supposed to be the combat tree. 9. Oh, that's a flat 9 charge. So that's not 9%. That's a flat 9, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, she just doesn't have a huge amount. Like, the champions that are really good at fighting, you'll always see, like, something like 30 melee or 18 melee attack, or plus 30 damage, or just something like that. But you can tell she's not really designed that well to do that. Her skill tree is pretty underwhelming, honestly. Like, it's not really that great. Just what she's good at is an assassin. So you get 8% here, and then if you go all the way down, you get 15%. So that's an extra 23% to assassinate, so... Pretty solid. I think her other stuff is... You can guard your own army, which is decent. Propagandist is good. Okay, so, I mean, this is good too. It helps protect your army by 15% while you're also trying to assassinate them. This is good if you're in enemy territory and you're trying to have assassination wars with them. So you're going to get plus 23%. They're going to get minus 15%. So this is good for just trading assassination attempts. Alright, but she's certainly better than zombies, as I said, and I'm eager to try her out in combat, just to test kind of my ethereal theory before I fight them. So I think ethereals can run through units without getting unit block. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to check it out. If that's true, then you can overlap them with normal units very easily. And so that could be a major strength, because as you've noticed, one of the major downfalls of vampires in a lot of factions is you get these huge clumps of melee, and you're just not able to get all your units in there to surround and fight them. And since the vampires have such huge unit counts anyways with a lot of their infantry, like the Graveguard are 120 a stack. I think something like the Black Orcs are like 80, maybe 100. So it would be really helpful just to have units that can just move in and out freely without getting clogged up. Okay, so that's our move up here. We're just kind of using her as a scout here. I mean, we could, in theory, come up here and cause some problems. How are we looking public order-wise? We're alright, but we have to come deal with this soon-ish. Why is... Oh, our military crackdown's going away? So I would like to get the corruption up higher here. Faster. So we don't have the public order problems, but it's not sure if that's going to happen. I would rather get intel down here just to see if they... Oh, what am I doing?
My sire. I go.
I'd rather just see if they have any units here. Okay, so they don't. What do they have? Almost nothing. This is pretty much a free gold mine.
I hunt.
So let's go ahead and deploy here.
My thralls will invigor.
And just getting a little bit more vampiric corruption here would be nice. I think the dwarfs are pretty much out of it. I think the greenskins are just taking over everything down here. Okay, so I do need to send a... do need to send someone to deal with this rebellion. Soon-ish. Why does Templehoff have negative? Oh, provincial instability. Okay. So I think I definitely want to take this fight, though. Like, they have... very little. They have 5 units. How do they even have that? Okay, they built this to tier 1 again, so... we can fight this, occupy this, and then we can start making a move. The border princes are actually coming in, taking a lot of this territory. So we're not at war with the border princes right now, which is good. This guy could be super annoying and hop back over this wall and fight us, but... yeah, that would be very, very annoying. Hopefully he doesn't do that. He just runs. We'll see. So I could run all the way up here and just start taking out this stuff. Take out Stirland and just start moving into these territories. I'm probably going to need to trim some costs back here soon. Other option. So that would let me deal with this rebellion. And just start... the thing about that I've said about the north that I don't like is it's so spaced out. Like, it's so hard to... you just leave yourself so open because we just can't get that many armies right now. Whereas down in the south, a lot of these towns are so close together that we could easily just start wrecking all this stuff. So we could curl around take out this stuff, and then start moving south. Also, chaos is going to come from the north, so the further up here we push, the more dangerous it is. So I would definitely like to wrap around and start creeping down this way and take out Mount Gunbad and pick up Grom's Peak and all that stuff, but...
I will alone.
Okay, we did get an upgrade here.
This night.
Let me see. Alright, Expansionist. Yeah, because we want to get to Restore. I wouldn't mind completing this province, though. I don't know. Just trying to decide what I want to do. I just don't know how strong these guys are, like these orcs. I mean, obviously they're very strong. But I just don't think I want to... I don't think it's safe to expand down here yet until I deal with some of these humans. Are the orcs at war with me? They probably are. They just haven't sent anything yet. Yeah, of course they are. I'm still unreliable. I don't think I'm ever going to be reliable again. So I think running up here and dealing with this rebellion should be okay. Just don't understand. Oh, we lost it. Okay, we lost the commandment, so we're not getting the +4 public order per turn. That's one of the major problems. Gotcha. This could also let me just... So what I could do, in addition, is I could use Manfred to take this out, and I could redeploy Manfred and start using him to come over here and take this stuff out from the side, potentially. And use this guy to come in here, clean up this rebellion, and then take Nashrok's Lair, Grom's Peak, and Mount Gunbad and work his way down here. And then I could just use this army up here to just deal with humans.
I refuse.
I think that's my plan. This guy needs to level up too. This should be some good practice. Okay, so we have 18. It's 18 pretty strong units though.
My blood.
Oh, I do have the Necromancer here too, don't I? So I could put the Necromancer with him. And then take out the Moot.
Now.
Okay, I deployed him to make something a couple of turns ago. I can't really build anything because I'm broke. I mean, Swordsoften is a bit cheaper because we have this river here. I forgot we have this because I can't move past it. So that means they really have to take the Moot first before they can take Swordsoften. So it might be safe to level this up. We do get a discount right now because we have this guy here.
I will not betray you.
And I am going to get cash off of taking the Moot, don't forget that. I think it's safe to do it. I mean, I can always just cut some troops, like this guy.
What do you want?
He's not going to need a ton of troops, probably, to deal with this. He's not going to need this much. So I could probably cut a couple of Grave Guard or something. Just things I can build in one turn. So I can cut a little bit of cash if I need to. I would like to keep these. These are leveled up. These are a bit stronger for their cash, I think. I don't want to cut these. These take 2 turns to build. And they are... I do get a discount on them also because of the techs that we have. Speaking of which, we almost have the campaign tech. And we'll decide what we want to do from there. But, okay, I think that's a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it, just because it is a little bit more secure than I thought it was because of this river. Let's go ahead and buy it. We may regret it, but I think we can do that. Because we're going to have this army around here to protect it now and just kind of push up and pressure these people. The Border Princes are also helping us clean some of this out. Although I'm not super happy about that because that's going to make them very powerful and we're going to have to declare war with them. But,
I will not obey.
I mean, we can clean them up too. It's not a problem. God, these things are just so... I hate that unit so much. It's fun when I'm Empire to use them. But I'm versus other Empire units most of the time, so they get countered by plenty of things. But anyways, okay, so we bought that. Let's go ahead and combine. So we should definitely still have enough to take this. They're gonna have 20 plus 4. So they're gonna have 19 units. I have 19 units. It sounds like a good fight. Now I could, since this guy has bigger units and he's a much higher level, I could use him over here. But I mean, maybe that's what I do. Maybe I attack this town, kill him, run this guy up here. I mean, this place has very low income. I could not tax it, but that's 500. I just can't afford that. I mean, whatever. I could just let this build up to a 20 stack. I don't really care. I think I can beat it. Although they do get pretty strong units. So let's have, how many turns do I have? I have 3 turns. It's going to go 91 next turn, then 96. And then, because my military crackdown's going down, and then that'll be it. So I have 3 turns. I don't know. Let's go and do this fight, and then we'll figure it out. Because I know I definitely want this move. So start with the easy moves first. Alright, so let's disrespect my odds again. Now this guy is a lower level, but and we do have quite a few sort of weaker units here. But we still do have 2 crypt horrors, and we have all these people that'll be healing a lot. So I still think we can do it. Once again, these are the main problem. I don't have a great way to run them down. I could just chase them with bats, I guess. The bats will definitely die. But I could just like micro the bats in and out, maybe. I'm definitely fighting it though, so let's do it. Definitely gamble on that. Really? Well, the good news is, oh, this is good news too. They're coming in right here with the reinforcements, so I can surround them and kill that. Is that cheesy? A little bit, but at the same time, they do that to me all the time. Like, I've had terrible placement. Like, they don't do it as hard as I'm going to do it to them, but they do a very similar thing. They'll cut us off. And I've lost fights because of that, because of the placement of the reinforcements. So I wish they would only let reinforcements show up on your side of the map at some point, because this can really be a major deciding factor.
Find me if you dare.
Tonight I fixed. Night has fallen.
Surpass Nagash.
I hunger.
They don't have any horses I'm going to be able to, that I can actually touch. I think that's fine. And we just want these guys to flank in from behind. Alright, so let's do this. These guys were just going to charge them. Wait. I think that'd be 30. There we go. Why can't I move? Oh, I thought I started the thing. Oops. Okay. Okay, so I need to keep my crypt horrors out of those spears. So I want to be over here on the top side.
Vampire.
Oh, jeez.
Going.
Oops. She's way over there. Alright. Okay, so they're just straight up running for it. Like, they just know people are gonna die. That's pretty smart of them. So I definitely need to run them down and just stop them. Come on. Oh, he doesn't even have a mount? How does he not have a mount? I thought I got a mount early. Oh, he's in there. Okay, I got you. So usually you don't want to do this charge, but I just want to stop him from getting with other people. I can heal him up, it's fine. Let's go, get down here. So I just want to stall him. I don't really want to waste a regeneration just on bats. I don't really care if they die that much. Okay, never mind, they're coming back, they're coming back. So my Cryptors are still doing well, even though it's a bad matchup technically.
Do not mock me. Death comes swiftly.
Alright. I don't want to use any magic here. Okay, so they're definitely coming for me, I think. Okay, so the bats seem to have stabilized their leadership, so that's good. Yeah, no one's really getting hurt here. That's fine, just let him go. So I just want to stop with her, actually. It's because she's getting really tired. Just let her catch her breath for a second. Whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Get out. Okay, these bats are probably done for. Just charge them with the Cryptors. They should run away pretty soon. Jeez. Those ranged. She caught her breath yet? Okay, so she's back. She's active now. Oh jeez, here we go. They're gonna come and pistol me. Try to pistol whip me. Charge. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, we just need to get in there. Yeah. Okay, so they ran for sure. Okay, wow, they actually are fighting her. I'm surprised they opted into that. Sweet, well if they actually want to physically fight her, I'm definitely down with that. There's way too many caught up here on this unit, so we need to flank around. Get over here to these. Stop those melee. I'm fine with them staying here and sure, I'll go for some magic resistance. Whoa, how are these guys getting so hurt? They're just getting shot up, I guess. Get over here, get over here, get over here. Where's my guy? Actually, just a single tap is fine. Throw it on them. They don't have spears here, right? How are they getting so hurt? Okay, so I just need to move through. As I've described before, you just want to surround as much as possible. Just gonna single heal these again. We should win this pretty soon. Oh, they have these spears here, hitting them from the back. That's what it is. So I need to get out of here. She's getting in a little bit of trouble. This is just way too many units here. We need to move. Get out of this. Their lord is just soaking up so much junk here. Okay, get out of this. Go, go, go. Get out. Where's my necromancer? Where's this guy? Oh, they're both over here. Okay, well. Alright, get back here. Go ahead and take him over here. Okay, I need to get these bats over here to tie this up. She needs to get out of here. Okay, so their lord's running. I got charged in the back. Okay, so we definitely want to heal her up.
Your time has come.
Get out of here. Get up here, support her. Okay, I think they're all about to break. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go charge them. What's going on? Okay, these guys are still kind of having a hard time. They're getting shot in the back. Yeah, I think they're all about to run. I hope. God, these things. Okay, I'm just going to send skeleton spearmen at him. Just so that... Let's go ahead and heal these up. I'm just single tapping it because it costs less mana. So let's make sure we get in here. So I'm just sacrificing these spearmen just to get those pistoliers off me. Because it's really the only thing you can do. I'm just going to charge him from the back. Okay, good. Alright, run him down. Well, this bat's actually hung in there. I'm proud of him. So yeah, I just want to heal up a lot here. I don't think I'm going to have enough mana to really heal another. So let's speed this up a little bit here. I don't know why I don't have a mount with this guy. Maybe I can't get it this early. I thought you could get it really early, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. What are these? Graveguard? Great weapons. I'll just heal him. It's fine. It's gonna still have 11 units though, so that's impressive that they have such low health, but they haven't actually lost a lot of units, so the damage is just distributed really evenly among all of them. I don't even understand how that's possible. I guess just so many of them just have very low hit points. Okay, so she's running them down a little bit. She's kind of fast. She's got 38 speed. So she's getting a couple of kills in there. Good, so she was face tanking it, and she doesn't even have a lot of, she doesn't even have the healing or anything yet, and she was taking up 2 units for quite a while. So once we get her to become a super vampire tank, that should be good. These guys are still running things down. Let's speed them up. It's scary. These things aren't quite cavalry, but I mean, still pretty good. Alright, that's it. Okay, I think that's it for this fight. So I think we did a pretty solid job. It's giving us close battle again, but it wasn't giving us odds at all, and we just shattered them. I mean, we didn't really lose a lot of important units. A couple of these grave guards got a little low. They just take 1 turn to rebuild. That's another perk of grave guard. Like, they take 1 turn to build. Black orcs take 3 full turns to build. So yeah, you know, undead infantry, or vampire count infantry rather, is not objectively as strong as most other infantry, but they're really cheap to build. They are still very, very effective, and there's more of them in a stack. Like, there's 120 instead of 100 or 80. Yeah, we're definitely just occupying that. There's no money to be had here.
I comply.
We do want to occupy it just so we can heal. So we still did get some pretty good cash there for killing the army.
What?
Alright, so everybody leveled up here. Let's see. Okay, so it's level 9 before I get this nightmare. We definitely want Dark Pact next. I mean, I do want another vampire. I have quite a few going right now, though. I don't know if I need another one just yet. Obviously, we've got one with each army already, I think. No, we don't have one over with Manfred yet. I think Dark Pact, that's just too strong, getting 7 extra leadership when you attack for everyone in your army. I mean, I think we gotta go with that. The Hungary's level 7. So now we might be able to come down and start doing Children of the Night. Just get 2 points here. I think that's good. I mean, this Undying Horde is actually quite good, combined with the Vampire. Like, I just don't know if there's a cap on how much replenishment you can get, but that's so much. But I think we need to get, we definitely need to get up to Walking Dead and Dread Knights. 100% Walking Dead. That's Graveguard and Crypt Horrors, and that's the backbone of our army. And then Dread Knights would be nice too. And obviously the Steeds whenever we can get them. So we'll just see. Got a few choices there. Alright, let's see what this guy has going on. Nothing special. Okay. Oh, I forgot he has this dance. It's just, we just spam the healing, though. We just don't even need anything else, hardly. Except we do want, what is this, Curse of Years? I think this is what we wanted. Also, Power Drain is very nice. And this Miscast Chance is very nice, so we definitely want these. I think his Blue Tree was pretty bad, too, from what I remember. Sorry, I don't remember offhand. Been a couple, I keep switching back between campaigns, so it's hard to remember what all's what, but yeah, that's not good. Yeah, well, that's pretty terrible, so we definitely need to use him with the magic. The Nightmare at rank 9. So the question now is, do we do Gaze of Nagash, Raise Dead? I mean, this could be decent. How much is a double tap? Get the skeletons, it's 14. The problem is, I'd rather just heal up my whole army instead of cast this, you know? Wish it would, you know what would be good is if it reduced the cost. Instead of cooldown reduction, just reduce the cost by like 1 or 2 magic points. Then it would actually be worth it. Because the cooldown reduction lets you spam it more. But reducing the cost would let you cast it more, and it would make it more effective. So instead of a 15% cooldown reduction, I think a nice balancing change would be just, I mean, I think it would be cool for each spell if they could modify it in some way, like have it do something else cool. But if they just want to do something just real simple, systematic, and they don't want to have to worry about balancing it too much, just do 15% less cost and round to the nearest point or something. So instead of costing 6, this would now cost 5, for example. I think that would be really cool, because then that would actually let you cast it more, or even just the cost of the overcast maybe would be reduced by a lot. I think that would be a good move balance wise. So I don't really know what to get here. I mean, I guess that's just not my game. Like with undead, you just don't want to be wasting your magic picking off enemy lords anymore. It's just because they've nerfed the drag damage. I guess this is fine. I'm not super excited about it, but I guess this could be good just to cast to put on their to put on their range units. So whatever, we'll get it. It's better than 15% cooldown reduction, so smart. Oh wow, nice. He gets extra whatever. Alright. Okay, so now I've got this.
I will not obey.
We're healing quite a lot, right? Yeah, we're healing pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and combine this. Can maybe get rid of the bats to save a little cost. I think it's fine to keep them. You know, whatever. They did pretty well. I thought they were gonna die a lot earlier.
My blood.
Okay, so what did I say? We were going to... We have an option. We can either run across this river and try to run down here and start taking stuff. I think that's too out of position. Other option is come up here, start taking this, helping. I don't think we need help. This army's strong enough to take anything
I'll ignore
that's
that.
going to come at us here.
I'll ignore that.
Starting with this place next turn.
I will alone.
This is nice, but it's not a super high priority right now.
Yes.
I think our main priority is getting this taken care of.
I grow impatient.
And I want Manfred going south, I think. We'll see. I don't really have the vampirism to do that yet. I don't think this place is too vampired up yet. It's a little bit, but it's not that bad. So we probably, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I think the number 1 priority is stopping a rebellion there before it gets out of control, so
It is night.
let's go ahead and start running.
Okay.
It's going to take us about 3 turns to run all the way up there. Like I said, I think we go ahead and get rid of a couple of units here just to save some money. How much is this Black Knight? It's 175, so it's pretty cheap. It's not really super effective. It's okay. I just feel like these crypt horses do so much more. They're just so much better. So if I need to get rid of some things... Okay, definitely these. Just kind of fodder. Don't need those. Need to cut a little bit more. Cut a couple of low-rank Graveguard and the Black Knight, maybe? Like I said, I do like their flanking, but... maybe I will keep them. They are cheaper than Graveguard. It's nice to have just one unit that can really charge and do a lot of damage in the back. I mean, these do more, actually. These have a much greater charge bonus. And they regenerate. Yeah, let's just get rid of him. And we'll get rid of one of these. And we'll get rid of one more of these. Okay, so that should save us quite a lot of cash. This 14 stack should still be strong enough to deal with almost anything coming our way. If we really have a problem, we can always raise dead and, you know, get some more fodder back, but as long as we have the Great Weapon Graveguard and the Crypt Whores and a strong vampire, I think this is fine. Because we just use these as cavalry, basically. Okay. Yeah, I think that's sufficient for now. Let's just see if we need to build anything else, because now we do have a little bit more wiggle room.
No.
Definitely not building here just yet. It's just too dangerous. So we could build a vampire thing here. I think it's going to be cutting it a bit close. Where is it? Yeah. Could build a Balefire Brazier here, but it's going to be cutting it a bit close. Dang it, I forgot that caused provincial instability too when they sack this. It's so annoying because now we're going to have a rebellion here. We don't have to deal with it.
This better be important.
Alright, so how are we going to deal with that? I really hope these guys don't jump over this wall and troll me right now. I can run down with these guys and maybe deal with them, but that's going to be so aggravating. Guess I could combine this Graveguard. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Save a little bit more cash. That's still a pretty strong front line. So, I do want this vampirism to get up a lot. And as I've said before, I do really want this to have a lot of vampirism here just because it touches so many of these places, I think. Yeah, it's getting 3 osmosis. So this will prep this territory for when we get down here, is it? Yeah, and that means it's getting all of this. So that's really helping us out for when we get down here. Yeah, I need to go ahead and do that, I think. It's a little risky. I'll tell you what, let me wait and see what these orcs do, because I don't want them getting on my back line and then developing this and then having this sacked in a couple of turns. So we'll just see. If they run home, then next turn we can mess with that. Alright, is this good? Good. Good over here. We're about to get some more gold soon, hopefully. Nothing to do there. And this looks good. Now once this finishes, that's going to help a ton. Okay. Call it a turn. Now we're looking on time here. A little bit of time left. So we should be able to do the big orc battle and maybe one more battle. Or the big dwarf battle, excuse me. Up there with Manfred. Alright, Nordland's coming down for some action. I'm not really that scared. They're still on tier 1 units right now. Or tier 1 and tier 2. So I'm not really that worried about it. Now, if they just start spamming heroes on me, that will be annoying. Oh, I forgot to Banshee try to assassinate one of these guys. That was a mistake. I've got to get them under control. So, are they just running now? I don't know what they're doing. What did they do to me? Get damage building failure. Okay, I don't really care about that much. I do need to assassinate. Or at least put her in an army. Like, I need to do something with her. What do these guys have?
I refuse.
A 20 stack of garbage units, so we should be able to crush them. They don't even have a lot of upgrades on them. It's fine. I'm really surprised they haven't leveled up more by turn 50. I mean, I have been fighting and winning a lot of stuff, and I am the strongest faction on the map right now, so I guess I kind of get it, but now the question is, where do I go first? Do I go here? Wait, why is it only 4? I thought it was 5. Is it because the corruption went up a little bit? Yes. Okay, so this would give me... It's hard to say because my crackdown's going down also. I think I still just have 2 turns to stop that. And potentially 3 turns to stop this. I think I have 3 turns because this is fading. Well, military crackdown is going down at the same time as provincial instability. And devastation. Okay, so the Savage Orcs ran away, so that's good. Oh, actually, no, they didn't. Oh my gosh. Wow, so they really are trying to backline me. Like, how troll do you have to be? So aggravating. So, we're gonna have some rebellion problems for sure. So this is just... We're gonna have a 20 stack here. It's gonna take them a few turns to siege this out. We could maybe come down here and deal with that with Manfred. Because we have to pull this back right now to deal with this, because we can't let them sack Swartzhofen. I just started trying to upgrade it. I mean, I could cancel the upgrade, but it messes with your growth quite a lot. That's pretty annoying.
I refuse. You dare.
These guys still have normal movement, so we should be able to go up and just kill Sterling. What they have here. How's public order? It's not great. Okay, so 5.
Absolutely not.
So they have 17.
This better be possible.
So we should be able to beat them 17 on 17. They don't have
No.
anything that good. They have 2 lords. They have this guy and another lord. So, I mean, the Banshee would be nice to put in here, but I just think that it's going to lower my movement too much because I can barely get it right now. I could send him down here, but I need to just deal with this unit, and I need to finish up this province to get the provincial bonus, so I can get a little bit more cash.
Not likely.
Okay, well, let's go deal with these dwarves first.
This night.
Okay, here we go. Alright, so this guy is not in reinforcement
Be
range.
gone.
Okay, so this should be a nice fight.
Don't think so.
It's gonna be 20 on 23. With good old Manfred, though, so we're gonna be pretty strong. Let's do it.
Destruction.
I don't know if it's gonna give us odds or not, but I don't really care.
All die.
I think we can still do it. I mean, if you notice, we've had lower auto-result odds every single fight, and we've won. At least not the entire campaign, but for quite a while. Once again, I just think that our Grave Guard, I hope, will just be able to shatter them. Even these guys could kind of hold the line for a little while. And, let me see. Yeah, this isn't including the 15 leadership for attacking that we're going to get with Manfred once we get in there. So we should be at 51 leadership because of that talent that he has. So let's do this. Yeah, I still like this on the Grave Guard. Let's put it on the Grave Guard that has more units, though. And once again, you just want it on units that have the highest stack, and then also have the highest melee attack power, because it's 10 per hit. Armor piercing is 10 per hit, and so if you have it on, you know, 120 units, that's potentially 1,200 more damage. But if you have it on Manfred, it's just 10 every time he swings. So you always want it on the highest stack with the highest melee attack. Okay, not auto resolve, manual fight. Alright, let's do this. Get to try out our Banshee in combat. This should be exciting. And they just buffed them in 1.1, which was a few days ago, so not a lot, just a little bit. All ethereal units. They gave them 80 damage reduction and terror on the Banshee. Why do they have reinforcements? I thought this dude was in the town. Did they change that in 1.1? Is the garrison always reinforcing? Because I don't know, but we're gonna go over there and kill him. Once again, you know, if you guys don't want me to do this, just let me know in the comments. I don't think, personally, this is that exploitative. And the reason is they do this to me also. Or they don't quite stack them up just like this to kill me, but okay, I'll put the Vargulf and her in the same unit here. Just because they're similar purpose on the battlefield. They don't quite come at me this hard, like when I have a reinforcing army, but they definitely do leverage that and cut us off and, you know, put us in really bad positions. So I don't feel that terrible about this. But if you guys think that this is exploitative, you don't want me to do this anymore, then I definitely will not do it. So I'm here to show you guys, like I said, I'm here for you. I'm not here for me. So if you guys want me to let them get together with their army or whatever before I attack them, then I can do that. It'll make it a little bit harder, but, you know, whatever. I'm here for a challenge, so. This isn't that many units to begin with. It's 5 or something, so we'll still have a good 20 on 20 battle, roughly. But, okay, let's go ahead and we'll start deployment. And then we're just going to bum rush them. It's just they pop out of this gate. There we go. Okay, I want to watch her. Let's see. Okay, so you see she is actually able to run through units. So that's really, really good. So she can't get blocked. She can run wherever she wants at all times. So I don't hear a lot of streamers talking about that. A lot of people call the ethereal units trash. And you know, I see why. But at the same time, if she can run through units like that, that lets you reposition so well. So I'm going to reposition her actually over here just to try this out. Yeah, see, she just run right through everybody. And just reposition at will, it seems. Maybe she is getting blocked a little bit. I can't tell. I thought she was running through them. She does cause terror also, which makes people run a lot faster than fear. Terror is just like a really powerful fear. Oh, they actually got a volley off. I don't like that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so that's it for that. I really do like the undead. I just keep spamming it. Like, I just go on this kick where I just really like a certain faction for a little bit, and then I'll just play like, you know, 10 episodes of them in a row, and then I'll release them slowly over time to you guys. Okay, I mean, they're pretty much dead, but whatever. Kill them. These guys are just like, forget it. We're not even trying to help our buddies. They're gone. Which I can't blame them too much. There's no way they would have gotten here in time. Dwarves are so slow. I do like the dwarves too, so I go on a dwarf kick also. That was the first kick that I went on. I made like 25 episodes of dwarves or something in like 3 days. And I'm still releasing those to you guys. And that seems to be by far the most popular campaign right now is the dwarves. And I don't know if it's because that was the first one that I released, and I released the most episodes, and so it has the best search results. That probably has a lot to do with it, but I think eventually people will watch all of these campaigns. I hope they do, because they're all interesting in their own sort of unique way. I have a little bit of sound trouble with like 2 of the early episodes with orcs. I think like episode 4, 5, and 8 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. So I know that's going to hurt my viewership with that. I really don't know what happened. I was just kind of learning the technology. And I haven't had any sound trouble with any of the other campaigns. Or the orc campaign, ever since episode 8 or whenever that was, the last thing, because I got a new mic and I just learn the technology a bit better. And I just do like multiple sound checks before every episode. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. We don't want to fatigue my people too much, so we'll just... Actually, the bats don't really get fatigued. I don't... Yeah, they do, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna run up here, and we're just gonna form up. And we're just gonna hang out and catch our breath for a second. I didn't even use any of Manfred's stuff. What is this? Oh, that's his Undeath Resurgent. Okay, they gave it a new icon, I think. It's kind of cool. And these bats really cannot kill this dwarf. Where is he? Okay, they finally got him. Okay, so very few units got hurt there. Just maybe a couple of Graveguard here and there, it's fine. Zombies move so slow. So slowly. I need to do an educational video. That's what I'll do today. I'm going to do the research video today. I keep saying that, but I just keep getting sidetracked by different things. I'm definitely going to do it today. if it's not storming. It was raining quite a lot yesterday. I need good natural light to do the videos where I'm on camera, because my lighting in my room is pretty terrible, and I kind of look like I'm a vampire count myself. I don't have good natural light, so. I mean, obviously looks aren't everything. You guys aren't here to look at me. You're here to get good content, but I don't want to subject you to me looking like total garbage also when I do things like that, so. Just out of respect for you as a viewer. Okay, okay, we gotta go. Yeah, don't break formation. Okay, so we need to get around to the back with a lot of our units. Get these people in here. We'll flank around with them, actually. They're pretty fast. Banshees are also really fast, so that's helpful. These great weapons are a little dangerous, so we need to be careful with that. Alright, let's go ahead and pop that. Pop this. It's fine. Pop this. I just want to get onto these units. Gotta watch her, make sure she doesn't get too damaged. This should be fine. Let me run through here real quick and see if she can run through these units. I just want to see if she can run through and get to them, or if she's gonna get caught up. Oh yeah, she's running right through them. She slows down a little bit as she runs through them, but I think that's okay. Okay, the bats are taking some heat here. Okay, Manfred needs to stop this. Get on them. Okay, let's flank around and just get a good flank with these guys. Where's the Vargolf? There she is. Vargolf's over here, that's fine. Oh, Manfred, get over here and stop these. Let's get to here. These guys are looking a little on the hurt side, so we'll throw them a heal. Get in here, deal with them. Get over here. Nope. Get through them. Get through them. Get to them. I need to stop them. Where is Manfred? Like, dude, get out of there. Oh, geez. Actually, he's getting really hurt. He's getting really, really hurt. Those great swords, or whatever that is hurting him pretty badly. So I need to throw that on their lord. So I'm just trying to run a little bit with Manfred just to let him heal up. Pop a little bit of this. Pop a little bit of this. Okay, so I need to get over here and shut those things up. Okay, so I'm going to do a double tap here. I need to get in here just so I get the heal. Oh, I don't think that unit got it. That's fine, whatever. Charge these guys. Alright, so these guys are about gone, unfortunately. So she's in there just getting her fight on. Let's get out of here. I'm going to charge these things in the back. Charge them in the back. Okay, he's healed up a little bit here. Everyone else is doing okay. Charge him in the back. I'm not interested in fighting their lord. I just want to ignore him. He's the defensive lord. I think they ran partially because this Banshee ran in. She has terror. Charge them. Charge them. Hit this guy. Give him a little reduction. Let's hit these guys as they charge. Boost that up. This looks like a good place for a heck. Double tap. Did I do it? No. Right here looks good. Alright, Vargolf. Get over here. I just want to charge him and just knock him down. That's fine. Now charge them. There's cycling charges here. Alright, so they're done. Back up. Fight this. So lots of hurt units in here. Pop this. Okay, so we're fighting. We're doing well. Where's the Banshee? I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this Banshee so far. I'm not gonna lie. She's been pretty nice. I want to get out. Oh, the Lord's fighting her. Okay. Actually, she probably does a lot of damage to this Lord. I want her in here, though. I want these guys to charge these two. Just to give them the terror and break them. Alright. Okay, yeah, see that terror right there, just, or horror, whatever, just broke them all up. Yeah, that was a nice heal. Yeah, so I'm actually quite impressed with that Banshee. Holy cow. She not only killed a bunch of people, actually she didn't, but she did cause terror on a lot of people, and you could see them break when she charged him. It was definitely making a major impact, and just the fact that she can run through other units is just so huge for repositioning. You can just get to so many different places. Okay, so let's see here. I want to make sure I use all my magic just to heal things before the next battle. I don't think they'll get to run. They might, but I doubt it. She's pretty fast too. She has 60. I'm pretty impressed. I'm surprised she didn't take more damage. Just the fact that she's able to reposition, I think, yeah, and the fact that she's able to reposition, I think, means that she just has so much utility on the battlefield. Like, it's just so hard to kill her. She not only has huge damage reduction, but she can just stay away from major problems. Yeah, let's just kill them, that's fine.
Empower me.
Just trying to run down things. Now, this... Okay, good. I was about to say, it's a little bit counterproductive because I'm not healing things, but... I think we did pretty well. Let's get that charge in there. There she goes. She does so much armor piercing too, like that's so much damage. Is she running through them? I just want to see if she's just like... They seem to be running around her, but I thought I saw her just... She just seems to run through and just get in and out of the fight so easily.
We surpass.
Okay. Pyrrhic victory, are you guys kidding me? Like, where did they come up with this? Because we started off, I mean, that was like 20 on 25 or 26. And we killed almost all of them. Yeah, how... Like, what? They had more to start. They're dwarves, which are, in general, much, much stronger than undead. They deployed... Not a fourth, but whatever, close. Like, 15% more units than we did, something like that. They lost double the amount that we did, and we get a Pyrrhic victory? What? I mean, once again, you know, it sounds like I'm splitting hairs, but that's a pretty big deal, because that's almost no experience. And I need to be getting experience, especially for my Banshee. So, yeah, we won, but I'm a little annoyed that they only gave us a Pyrrhic for that. Because we need that experience. We're going to be fighting tough stuff. I mean, it's legendary. So, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with that outcome, but whatever. We'll take it. We have to take it, right? We don't have a choice. I think I just want normal occupied. This isn't that much gold. Like, obviously we need it, but the problem is, if I do this, we're going to get another rebellion, because we just fought a rebellion, and I don't want to have to backtrack and deal with that. We might have to backtrack and deal with it anyways, but this will at least give us a turn or two to I'm trying to remember. I should have looked up how much public order problems we had. And we're going to get a little bit of a bonus for having a huge military presence here next turn. So that'll give us a bit of a reprieve. But I just don't think it's worth it to potentially crack a building. This will give us a lot of replenishment too, so we can push forward. Yeah, let's just occupy it. That's fine.
Agreed.
Alright. So that should be it for these dwarves. Like, they're going to run some more, but we should be able to go take this out pretty soon. Yeah, the Banshee leveled up, but, you know, actually, I like them. And so, because she's an ethereal unit, she's just a really good ethereal unit, I think this means that I do want at least a couple more other ethereal units that are really good. Just because I think they can move in and out of battle, like I said, pretty easily. They seem to be able to slip by other units. At least she was able to do it. You notice my lords have very often just been trapped in battle and I just can't get them out. And she was just able to just move instantly. So I didn't see her physically like moving through other units. But I feel like she has a pretty easy time doing that. Oh, she's not misshapen. I think she's beautiful just the way she is. Well, maybe not. Not as hot as the vampires, I'll say that. But, okay, assassin. We have to take care of all these characters. You can see they're already sort of spamming characters down here at us. And it hasn't done anything major just yet, but it will cause problems. How are we looking on time? Okay, we are definitely over on time, so we're going to need to end this episode. Let's just take a quick look, just assess where we are real quickly. So we are gaining quite a bit of replenishment here. So public order is doing okay. We do have the military crackdown. Our military presence is giving us 9. So that means as soon as I step out with Manfred, it's going to be down to negative 16 again. But we could upgrade this. That's too bold. We can't do that just yet. But we can get +4. So let me see. So conquest is going to be down. So our baseline scenario is military presence is 9. So we start at negative 16 as soon as we walk out. Characters are only giving us 1. How are we getting 6 from faction? I don't know. Maybe that's part of the character thing. 7. So conquest is going down, negative 10. So that'll take us down to negative 6. Difficulty. So provincial instability is tracking military crackdown. So military crackdown is only 6. What? I don't know how that works, but anyways, bottom line is I think we should be okay for here for a little bit. I think I'm going to do the public order one just to make sure. The corruption one is actually quite, corruption plus growth is quite nice. Already getting very heavy corruption. A lot of it's from our characters. Well, we're only getting 2 from characters actually. Okay, buildings, osmosis, and tax, yeah. So I think we don't really need growth here, that's the thing, because we do need a level 3, that's false. We do need a level 3 so we can get to Balefire Hearth. But we've almost got a level 3. I don't know, we're not in a super rush to upgrade this, but maybe we kind of are. I don't know, it's tough to say. We'll think about it. I'll measure it up and see next turn, but we've got this under control. I think I will be able to leave. And then we can go take out Nashrok's lair. Maybe take care of this rebellion also. It's coming up. I can use Manfred. So if I dash down here, I should be able to take care of that rebellion. Well, I don't want to do any other things because this is going to be the end of this episode, but
Do not ask me to shame our clan.
okay, so they still have their main hold. These guys are being real pests, so I'm going to have to go up and take out Sterling, I think, right here with this army. I could do it with this army. Can I? No, I can't do it with that army. So I'm going to have to run down here and just try to block these guys from Swartzhofen. They might come up and mess with this again. That's whatever. So we can deal with them, deal with this rebellion over here. And we can use Manfred to cycle down, take care of Noshrog's, take care of this rebellion, and then start moving down. I think that's our plan. Then we just use this army just to kind of go on a rampage and just start killing all the humans around here. So I think that's our game plan. And then we're about to finish up campaign movement range plus 10. It's going to be tremendous. I'm very excited about that. And we have a couple of other decent techs we're going to get. Probably cannibalistic rituals. And maybe this. This looks really good, because now I actually want some hex wraiths. And we could get them cheaper with this, because I think I like them. If the Banshee is any indication of other hex wraiths, I think I like them. Just because they have such mobility, because they can get in and out of fights so easily. And they're not going to get clumped, I don't think. Now, how many of them are in a stack? Let me see. That could be an issue, too. So there's only 60 in a stack, which is kind of a problem. But they deal heavy armor-piercing damage. And the thing is, they get in there, and they move pretty quickly, 45. They cause terror, which is really nice. And they can just get in and out really quickly, so they can just get to things that you need. Because as we've seen, you know, even with our 120 stacks, you're like, oh, well, that's going to do so much more damage because it's going to be hitting 120 times instead of 60. Well, yes and no, because as you've seen, we have so much clumping issue that a lot of units just aren't getting hits in because they just get clumped up so easily. And these units are anti-clumping because they can reposition so quickly. These Hex Wraiths, I don't know. I just feel like their role is going to be eclipsed by the Blood Knights. They're similar cost, but the Blood Knights just have so much more just raw power to them, I think, that the Hex Wraiths don't really make sense. I don't think. I mean, the Vanguard deployment is nice, so you can sneak in and take out artillery with them. They are pretty fast. But we don't have a problem with that anyways. Like, we can go take out artillery with our bats. We can do it with Manfred. But, I mean, this would be on the table. If we upgrade this building, this would definitely be on the table. I wish it would tell you how many turns it takes to make these things. But I do think the Cairn Wraiths by themselves are useful to have maybe one or two, just for the terror and for the mobility, just to mix into an army. Because they're pretty cheap. They're only 212. They have pretty low health, but they're just so mobile. It might be better just to spam all Crypt Horrors, but I think just having that terror, like I said, if you can flank around and attack something from the back with something that causes terror, that just causes so many morale penalties, stuff will break pretty frequently if that happens. So I think that would be good. Oh, wow. Castle Temple off. I forgot that. So this actually reduces the cost for Terrorgeist and Vargulfs if I want to hire them here eventually. But I need a level 4 town for that. Anyways, we're way over time, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it for this episode. But lots of exciting things going on. I really like how the vampires are playing out. You know, they started off a little bit slow. We weren't able to conquer that much in the first 30 turns, but we're starting to get some pretty good territory here. And I suspect we'll be able to come down and just start getting a lot more recently. I'm really surprised that the Chaos hasn't shown up yet, because we've been number 1 for quite a while. Like, we are very, very strong right now. And I thought that they showed up based on your strength, but maybe they just show up at different times based on your campaign. Because, like I said, with the Dwarfs, the first little, it wasn't a cutscene, but just like the first mentioning of Chaos and just getting that persistent negative Chaos modifier, I think was on turn 38. I might be making that up. But I remember the guy warned me about Chaos and said get ready by turn 38 for sure. So it seems like it's much earlier with the Dwarves. It might have to do with how much geography you have, but I doubt it. With the Dwarves, we have quite a lot of geography. And the Greenskins. But that's just the nature of those factions. like the vampires, you really have to wait until you get that technology that gives osmosis, and you have to have enough money to get the osmosis buildings to start just spreading it everywhere before you can start really expanding out. And that's what we've just started to do in the last 10 turns or so. So it's definitely heating up. Okay, well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. As I always say, it not only shows your support, but it just helps bring some fresh viewers in here. I think we're getting a lot of interested people. We're getting more views all the time. We're getting more subscribers. So I think we're definitely starting to build a following here. For people just enjoy some good, thorough Warhammer, Total War, don't like exploits, don't like cheats. They just want to see a good, clean game and some nice entertainment and education. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. If you are, tell your friends if you know anyone that's interested and might enjoy this type of channel or is just trying to get into Total War and just sort of see what it's about. Recommend checking out a couple of these campaign videos. It really helps me out a ton, helps out the channel, and like I always say, it brings joy to new people who come in and get to experience the same kind of content that you're experiencing. So just everybody wins with just one button click. But thank you very much, and I hope to see you next episode. We definitely have some exciting stuff going on. So have a wonderful evening.